Hello. I just came back from a coffee shop. I spent like 2 hours, almost 3 hours there. It was among the nature. I it was a really good place, and the sun wasn't too hot, so the weather was actually perfect. But what I want to talk about right now is that when I went out there and spent time there, I actually sketch and I because I'm a beginner at sketching, and so I decided to sketch a few things and I was really excited to talk about it, right? And so, as a creative, you get this natural idea all of a sudden and you wanted to talk about it because you got the high frequency from it. You wanted to talk about it at that time. Like if you don't do it then and you do it later, you're gonna lose that spark. You're gonna lose that high energy that you felt, right? And you might not even know what you wanted to say anymore because the time has passed, right? So that happened to me at that coffee shop after I finished those sketches and actually enjoyed the moment. I wanted to talk about the progress of my sketching because I was very proud. I sketched three things today. Normally I would only do one for a day, but I did those three objects. I sketched those three objects within the same hour, and I was so proud. And so I wanted to talk about the excitement and the process of what I was doing, and also encourage you guys to try and to do it anyway, even though you're still at the beginning stage. So I want to talk about that, but I wasn't the only one there. But I wasn't close, because it was an outdoor coffee shop. So they set up like many different tables, chairs, like camp chairs, like all around the place, right? Where I was sitting, I was away from the person on my right about like 5, 6 meters, and also on the left. And I wanted to talk about this, I wanted to pick up the camera and talk about this. But one part of me thought, should I do it? Even though I got this natural urge to do it, and normally I would respond to that natural urge right away, whatever it is, whenever it is, when it comes up, I talk about it. And that's just how I create my content. So I wanted to talk about that, but I was afraid. I wasn't afraid of being judged. I wasn't afraid that people are going to look at me and things like that. I was actually afraid that I'm going to disturb other people by doing this. Like maybe my voice, maybe it will disturb them somehow. But I pushed through anyway. And I was like, this is my work. I'm sharing, I'm doing my work, and I'm not disturbing anybody. So I think it's okay if I'm doing this. But it was the first time I never did this outdoor with other people. So I did it. I want to talk about this because it took a big mountain out of my chest to say that I finally did this, and like crossing the fear of doing things in public. It's a big thing for me as an introvert, as a beginner of a content creator also. It's a big step, to film in public. Also, only if it doesn't disturb other people. So I did it and I got home. Now I want to talk about this because the memory and the feeling are still fresh. And I wanted to document this as an encouragement. If you wanted to try something, if you fear of like stepping out of your comfort zone or doing things in public, it's not that scary. It's not that scary. It was only in our head most of the time, and that was happened to me a lot of the time. But I overcame it. So you can also do that as well.